Hey everyone, it is your favorite generic sports guy back with another clip. For today, we'll be discussing the state of the Toronto Blue Jays after the trade deadline. Obviously, we did make a lot of trades, we made a lot of moves. We got younger now, we've added a lot of prospects, we've added some players that look pretty intriguing as well. So we get right into it. So we did lose guys like IKF, Trevor Richards, Yusei, Turner, Garcia, obviously Danny Jansen. I was really surprised we moved on from Pearson. I know he was having an okay year. I understand that there have been a lot of like ups and downs with his whole entire career as a Toronto Blue Jays. I think he was showing real promise back in 2021, but ever since then he's been on and off. Yet pretty much like throughout that. Obviously, we did have to get rid of Danny Jansen too. I, I do understand why, but there may be an opportunity to actually get him back at the free agency mark after this year. Obviously, that's if we make off-season moves, but we should now be making off-season moves. But I'm really hoping he will come back to us because it is hard to find a catcher that knows the system as well as he does. Obviously, he spent a lot of times with the pitchers, the organization, AAA as well, so he knows a lot of the players already. So he will be really helpful. I really hope we do make him, and I really hope him an offer. Obviously, yeah, but that depends on the team. Justin Turner, I'm not surprised we lost because obviously he is 38 years old, so he is getting up there in age, and obviously he does want to win. He was also on an expiring contract as well, so yeah, yeah, that's good. That's cool for him to leave as he did. Obviously, he did take some. He made one statement as well after he left, saying that he kind of felt like he left the entire country of Canada down by not just living up to the expectations that were set for this team for this year. So he did take some like onus on him on his like himself, but you know what? We weren't gonna do that much this year, right? Like I think a lot of people knew ever since the end of June or even at the end of May that this team was not constructed in a way to win and to win long term in a postseason run. So obviously we did make some moves, right? I'm also really happy that Kevin Kiermaier is on the Dodgers now, which is going to help his career at the end of it. I know he is set to retire at the end of this year, so he does get the chance to play in the playoffs. Obviously, I think he would be used as a fourth part of the outfielder by the Dodgers, I guess. But I'm happy for him. Obviously, he really was a fan favorite for the Toronto Blue Jays, so is a huge loss, obviously, right? But I'm happy for him, and yeah. So we'll get into who we acquired. There's a lot of players that we have acquired, but I just wanted to touch base with some of the players that probably everyone would recognize or Ryan, especially the last one right here, Ryan Yarbrough. He's been known to really wreak havoc on the Toronto Blue Jays lineup. So we're kind of happy to have him here on our side now, and so we're gonna see what he could do against other the actual teams and not against the Toronto Blue Jays now. So that's good. Also, Jonathan Clase, he's an outfielder, but he's a switch hitter as well. We don't have that a lot in our like organization that can hit on the right side and the left side. And he's an outfielder. He's speedy as well, so that's good. We do need some more speed. I also do want to also say Jake Bloss. He's a pitcher right hander. He's in the AAA right now, I believe. I think he may be called up for September, so we can see what he actually he actually does do. But like overall, we got younger, right? Like overall, there are some players that they will show promise, but it just depends on if they are just who they are seem to be, right? So these are the moves that we did make. I also want to say there was like an interview done by Ross Atkins one day after, or the exact same like of the actual night before. Um, he did do a good job by getting rid of a lot of the expiring contracts, but I feel like a lot of the onus needs to go on him for just doing a horrible job in the offseason, right? He did not do a good job, and I think his job is on the line. So we will see what happens. And I think the only way to keep him around, or to make a good case to keep him around, is to sign Vladimir Guerrero as quickly as you can. Because, yes, he's been having some slumps. He doesn't look quite like like he did back in 2021. But like I do feel like now is the opportunity to sign him long term. I think the asking price would be around 300 mil for him, but honestly, I think he's worth it. We do need to take that chance and build around him, especially. I feel like we could take a run at Boba as well, but I really hope that Ross Atkins and the rest of the ownership group and the upper management group really puts like an onus on just to keep this guy around for a long time. He wants to be here. He loves it here, and he got a haircut that looks awesome now. And I really do feel like we can make a strong team around him, but we need to keep this guy around. Obviously, he did go through some slumps, but he was able to get them out as well. So he's been hitting more home runs. He's honestly been on a hot streak as of right now as well. So that's good. But I really do feel like we should keep him around. I would also like to hear what you guys do uh, think as well, how we did after the trade deadline. Obviously, we got younger. We had a lot of prospects. We had to get rid of a lot of the expiring contracts. But I would like to hear from you. I really hope you guys all have an awesome day.